I hope that all you people on the internet who watch this should be taken out and severely whipped. Because that's what I'm getting.
Oh my goodness. So anyway, I've had all these experiences, and now I'm winding down. I'm getting to the point where I feel like I'm going to be launching off.
You have never mentioned my
into
real name,
space.
have you?
No, I haven't.
Good. Keep it that way. I know.
I'm going to be launching off into space. Either I am or he
You
is
have
first.
been launching off into space ever since I've known you.
Yeah. Well,
She doesn't
anyway,
drink, she doesn't smoke.
But
boy, does she have a good time.
all of these near-death experiences are soon going to become not near-death, but death itself, which I can't even imagine. But yet I've had some runs at it, so I have a little preparation. And
Runs
this guy...
Are you running toward it or running from it?
No, I'm not running away from it, but I'm not running for it either. I'm going to accomplish as much as I can while I'm still here. Because I think that...
this thing holds 10 hours.
I know, and you're the one that's pushing me to go on. I'm ready to stop right now.
No, you're not.
Oh, yes, I am.
Because now I'm going to start asking you some questions. As a disinterested bystander, when did you first start seeing extraterrestrials?
I didn't see any. I mean, I had the chance to see one, and I was too frightened to look at them. Isn't that common? Would you look at an extraterrestrial person?
I see them.
Got out of a spaceship.
I see them every day.
I just said,
All I gotta do is walk out the door.
no, I can't do it. So I'm sorry I failed the test. So I guess I just had too many near-death experiences. We do have to stay healthy in order to stand these things. I like to think if my nerves had been a little bit better when that ship came in and that person started talking to me and saying, I would have looked them right in the face. I wonder what they looked like. I wonder. Came out of a spaceship, called to me. Now, this person seemed like a master, an absolute master in human understanding and knowledge, kind of like a Jesus. I identified him as Jesus.
Kind of looked like me, right?
No, I don't know what he looked like. I didn't dare look at him.
Well, you look at me and that doesn't
I was
scare you.
terrified to look at him.
That should
Well, you're
scare the
a
hell out
wreck.
of
He's
you.
a wreck. He's not even in his full powers. He has said the reason why he is because he likes to dumb himself down. He's a genius who has to dumb himself down in order to live on this earth. So I'm not even getting his full capacity, his full abilities, because he's
not start on
down.
that again, okay? Oh, ye of
He's
little
failed.
faith. Oh, ye of little
He
faith.
has failed the test.
I'll bet nobody ever asked Jesus
operating
about
at his full capacity.
I bet he's hung like a star.
Oh, I
you know?
bet Jesus was not an alcoholic. I bet that.
What are you talking about? Did you ever read the Bible? This guy's turning water into wine.
Oh,
my God.
well-
if I could do that, you know how much money that would save me
Oh,
every
yeah, right.
week?
Uh-huh. And so,
Get a gallon of water and bring it
As
over.
you
We'll
can
turn that
see-
sucker into wine.
as you can see, and so I take him with me wherever I go because
No,
while
you
I'm
didn't.
trying
You went to the movies. I mean, you went to the
think
theater
about
yesterday. You went to the theater.
Well,
Did you
the
invite me?
reason-
Did you
wouldn't
invite
have
me?
gone. You wouldn't have gone.
See, you're making decisions for me.
Oh, no, are you kidding? I've taken you to the theater before, and you know what happened? Before the play even started, I'm leaving. This can't be any good. This is going to be terrible. I'm going to
wait a minute,
leave
wait a
right now.
This was from somebody, a very close relative to you that probably, and he was
And he
singing,
judged.
and I said,
Oh, he heard
my
him sing,
God."
and he said, oh, he's terrible. He can't sing. I'm leaving. So he refused to expose himself to the amateur efforts. Well, what else is he going to get here?
Hey,
Everybody's
listen, I'm a
efforts are going
nudist.
to
I don't
be-
mind exposing
There are
myself.
going to be amateurish efforts. But this superior person cannot stand to see amateur efforts anymore. And he seems to think that
Wait a minute, I'm
staying
watching
home,
one right now.
staying
I'm
home.
watching one right now. I love it. I love amateur.
What happened? What happened to you? He can't seem to understand that his choices are not rational. They are not rational. They're not as rational as mine.
Wait a
He
minute.
is in worse condition.
Wait a minute.
But he's a man, and men get
Wait a
away
minute.
with a lot.
Who bought this shirt? Who bought these pants?
I bought this. This was a
See?
good thing for me to do, but it was not as bad as taking that giant brain and just wrecking it with what he puts in his body. He can't even hardly function, and yet he says he's functioning better than most people do.
I
Inebriated.
never said that.
Well, it's
Stuff that
obvious
you
that
make
you
up.
do. It's obvious.
You're making that up.
It's obvious. See, he tells me to go out and find someone else who can make these videos. I can't do it. No, it's true. He can make videos drunk better than most people can make them sober, because most people will not do it. You'd say, come on, let me put you on camera. Oh, no, don't take my picture. No. You know, you can't get people to do this. You can get him to do a lot of things. You can get him to wear stuff like this. You can get him, I've been amazed at the stuff
Could you give me a date while you're
this guy
getting me
to
stuff?
do.
Get me a beautiful woman or something.
And is
Oh,
drunk? You know what? Maybe if he was sober, he wouldn't do all this stuff. I don't know, but his inhibitions are gone. He'll just do almost anything
all my organs are
on
gone.
camera. Yes.
My brain is
But how
gone.
long is he going to
What's
last?
that point?
How long is it? He's fun. You know, he's lots of fun. I mean, we can dress up in costumes and prance around in front of this camera. And he'll just do it all day. He won't even hardly let me go home. You know, oh, let's play. He's a lot of fun to play. You know, he's never stopped playing.
Let's make sure they understand what
He's
play
a playboy. And I'm a play girl, so that part we get along great. But his brain, every day I'm worried for
What's
fear
this
he's
got to
going
do with
be
UFOs?
God.
You see?
Well, I'm doing the same thing with you. I'm
you
trying
have a
to
tendency
survive.
to
I can't find
go
out
on a
anything
tangent and then
about
forget.
UFOs because I'm so busy
My
keeping
God.
myself alive, and now I'm busy keeping him alive. For the last 3 years, I didn't think he'd last 6 weeks when I met him. He's lasted 3 years because I've tried to keep him entertained.
What have you been doing to him?
He was dying of boredom is what he was doing. He was, and the more bored he got, the more he drank until he was just like this, you know. And he is perked up. If you can get him to play for a couple of hours, he kind of forgets about his drink over there, and he sobers up a little bit. You know, that's all we can hope for. He's so addicted. You can't get him away from that stuff. You try it. I mean, you think I'm a failure as his therapist? Everybody else has given up on him, but not me. You know.
Wait a minute. When
I'm
he
still trying.
backed his truck up just 1 second.
I'm trying.
You
God
are
knows I'm
not a
trying.
therapist. You've never been a
Well,
therapist.
I'm a make-believe
And if you are my
therapist.
therapist, if
Well,
this
who
not
else
a
is
reason
working
just
on
to
you?
commit suicide and get it over
All the
with,
therapists have given
You're
up
a
on me.
therapist.
They say,
I
"Here,
quit.
where's the money?" I do it for free. I'm a volunteer. I'm a senior, so I volunteered to be his therapist.
just because you're older
I
than
read
I
a lot
am.
of books. I don't figure I
Oh,
I know how to do therapy. I just read how to do it. And everything, you know, can be found in a book. So you're in good hands.
Yeah, bookworms can be found
You're
in books.
there.
Believe me, I tell
Believe
you
me,
what.
don't you think
Look
I'm
at
healthy
us.
for him? I
I
am.
told you, you
I
keep
am
doing this. I'm
better for
suing you.
him. I'm
On
better
camera.
for him than.
See, I can
What
hardly-
time is it? I'm going
I
to turn
can
this
hardly-
off and we're going to look at it.
I can hardly